First of all, when we talk about the terms boss and employee or staff, the mindset or the meaning that is kept behind these terms is that the boss is the master and the staffs are the slaves, and the boss can treat his staff however he wants. That itself, in the first place, is very wrong.
Remember, a boss is not a brand, but a leader. Just because you have few people working for you doesn't mean you have power over them. They are actually helping you to reach your dream, in return learning from you to fulfill their dreams. So know the difference, feel the responsibility and respect one another. An employee doesn't mean a status of a labor. Just because you work for someone doesn't mean you don't own the responsibilities. Don't hate your boss or don't do any other work against him. Remember, it's because of him you have achieved your social achievement. Staying away from the unemployment, able to feed your families. So show some excitement and involvement. Always have the attitude of helping and initiating in the workplace you work.
A boss needs basic principles and values to treat employees as a team. He should not brand or demotivate or see status. If they do wrong against their morals, then sure thing they will be hated by their employees and slowly it will affect the company's outcome. A boss should be a team player. He or she should know how to handle their staff and their problems. Of course, it's not as easy as it sounds. People are different, every one of us have different opinions and needs to be treated differently. People are different, that's what makes this job unique and challenging. A good boss or a leader must have the talent or the ability to understand his employees and the capability of handling different personalities and problems. A good leader never separates their staff based on ranks or pick favorites. Everyone is equal, just they possess different qualities. Each one of them are needed in a different place of work. That's why they are appointed in the first place. Everyone should be treated equally by the leader and the management.
A boss is a leader, and a leader is someone who cares not only for him or his company, but also for his co-workers. He needs to mingle with them, needs to know about them personally and professionally, so they can bond more, will obviously result in the betterment of the company. It's a win-win situation where both the boss and the employees are happy. The less hard it is for the workers, the more easy for it will be the company to grow and sustain its position in the field.
On the other hand, speaking of how an employee should be when appointed in a firm is, first of all, you have to make one thing clear. You have chose to work under someone. You were the one who applied for the job and attended the interview. So you should know that you have committed to the company out of self-interest and were not forced. So you are expected to be dedicated the same way you were when you sat down for that interview. That fire that burns within you during the recruitment process, that urge to get it badly should stay alive as long as you are working and should be reflected in your work. The ultimate goal of an employee should be to improve the dreams of the organization, which in return improves his own dreams by providing a salary. Nothing in this world is given for free. As elders say, everything has a price. So in order to get your reward, you have to provide the company with your best work. Pure commitment towards that job and dedication to the position are true qualities an employee must possess.
An employee should have passion, commitment, and be hardworking. Yes, even in working for others, you need to have passion to drive you. Not only your life or work, but everything you do in your life needs passion behind it to drive your consistency, or else you won't even go as far as your mind is. And that's what really causes all the problems. The main problem in our country is that among the people who are working, most of them are working in fields they are not even interested, even a little bit, and are facing many difficulties during the time. At last, they get fed up and give up the job, which leads to even more problems in their life. They go broke, their commitments are left stranded. It's really sad to admit that many people give up on life and commit suicide only because of their inability to fulfill their commitments. These responsibilities will not occur if people are trained and taught to do what they are really interested and passionate about. Every job in every field has a good pay. It's not like only a particular job provides money and others don't. There is no reason in getting any money where you are not happy in the first place, right?
Coming back to working as a team and the relationship between a boss and an employee, it's all about teamwork of leaders and developing future leaders. Even though you are working as an employee, you should always look out for opportunities to learn how to lead or handle a very tough and stressful situation so that one day, when a particular situation arises, you don't need another personnel bothering to fix it, but you would have already dealt with it smoothly and will be definitely praised for. At the end of the day, people will always be happy if they have one less thing to worry about, right?
Employees' loyalty and a leader's kindness and good treatment is the key ingredient to run a successful company. It doesn't matter if you own a multi-billion-dollar company. If you are the boss, then treat your employees equally and most importantly like human beings, because they are the reason you are at this height. On the other hand, if you are an employee, all that matters is that you have committed yourself to the company, to be grateful and to do your best to shine and help the company to be a better place. Remember, you are the key element of the company.
Every boss and future boss must remember you were a complete failure at a point in your life. These skilled people help you to grow your business. So when they fail in their duties, try to make them a better individual so that they can improve your work. Don't just scold them or fire them. Every employee should remember you are also struggling at a part of your life, maybe because of the situation or your dreams. These companies took you in and made a huge difference in your life. So stop gossiping about them and take their pride and prestige for what they have made you with.
Sometimes the company is not just about the works, but it's about building a relationship by helping each other. So every boss out there, make sure employees are having a quality time in learning, challenging, and also having fun among them. If you don't know an employee good enough, then probably you are just working on something selfish. So start spending time. Take them to a field trip, learn and have fun, spend time with people who are working for you. Make sure they are also achieving their life goals and help them to improve themselves. And as an employee, our job is to make the place better. Fill the place with positivity, helping, and loving vibes. Because we all work here to make each of our lives better. Don't think as an individual, think as a team. If you want to improve your life, improve your teammates' life and see how automatically your life improves.
The main important flow that should never die in a company is that the employee should be able to speak up to the boss and the boss should understand it and take actions accordingly. Because if not the comfort of your employees, then there is no point of it at all, right? Everyone's emotions and feelings must be taken into account. If this kind of communication is running smoothly, then that means the company is in very good hands and is very healthy. So, in the end, for a company to run smoothly, it equally needs both the employees and the boss to play important roles in it. Love what you do, and eventually, you will do what you love.